Hello. We're gonna do Gemini next. Gemini. The twins. The twins. What do we got in Holy Spirit? Would you link me into the Holy Spirit? Would you link me into the spirit cycle of Gemini, please? Should they be aware of this week? Oh. I just seen a reverse nostril gel. Head to your local co-op gas bar from May 18th to June 14th to receive a free jar of co-op gel. I just seen it. I know I just. Oh, there it is. Reverse nostril gel. That's from that last read. Yeah, they were getting over a cold there. And I think mine's finally reversing too, but. Spirit, link me into the soul cycle of. Yeah, I'm gonna take that just to see what it is. Working together with like-minded individuals. Oh, 2 3s. That's 33. That's a master number right there. Wow. Lord of established strength. So wait for your ships to come in, basically, and Lord of material work. So working together with like-minded individuals. Something hidden. Spying, which is or a younger air sign. Princess of the rushing winds. A lot of snakes on here. They could be spying on you that I don't know, maybe doesn't have your best interest in mind. The sword's pointed down now, so they wouldn't be somebody that you would think would be a enemy because the sword's pointing down, eh? Oh, there it is. Yeah. If it was up, that would mean that they were a known enemy. This is somebody who you don't know. Somebody who's possibly in their mind, like being mentally tortured by I don't know, maybe they're mentally tortured. That's the reason why they're spying on you. They're mentally tortured by. This is your Gemini energy too. This is Gemini energy, so possibly this could be you. Possibly, maybe this is somebody that is torturing you somehow mentally. Three. Oh my God! Holy shit, man. Okay, there's another 3 here. This is very significant. This is like 3 3s out of a 7-card pull. That's very, very rare. Wait, 3 3 3 adds up to 9. Life path number 9. That's the artist. The artist. I'm a life path number 9. 3 3 3 adds up to 9. 3 3 3 is very significant. That's like and 9 because it's like the Holy Trinity, like perfected, like over, like 3 times 3 is 9, right? So wow. Okay, so this is like Lord of Abundance too. So this is celebrating after. This is Cancerian energy, celebrating after like the closing of something, possibly. Lord of Material. Yeah, let's just do a normal spread, but yeah, 3 3 3. That's very significant. That means I'd look it up. There's like if you look up angel, just look up angel number 333. It'll say what that means. But that has something to do with God. Like really, really, like yeah, that definitely has something to do with God. Or the 369 formula, which is very very smart people in history have known about that. Like Nikolai Tesla was one of them, who basically like invented everything, but he never really got credit for it because everybody stole his ideas, right? But yeah, wow, definitely something like whoever's energy I'm pulling on is like some kind of a calling on their life. I'm thinking like 333 is very significant. That would be like I'm just gonna pull on that right now because that's very 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 significant. Holy Spirit, what do you mean by this 333? What's this 333 that I just got on this Gemini read here? What do you want to tell them about those numbers coming out? Okay, Eight of Pentacles, Lord of Prudence, and a Tower. Okay, so you're gonna get a tower. You're gonna hit a tower. Right now, it might. This is like your Eight of Pentacles is Lord of Prudence. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely pulling on a very high vibing Gemini right now. Let's see here. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Lord of Prudence. A hand at the bottom. Oh, let's just go to the meaning. The Pentacles were very intricate, signifying intelligence. Okay, so yeah, this is like intelligence, but godly intelligence. Like somebody who's giving you some kind of intelligence in something, or is going to. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean? If your life just seems very, very normal, maybe you know that you have some kind of hidden intelligence. This could be handed down by your ancestors too, right? Sometimes like ancestors, like they have gifts and they take them with them for a time, and then when they see somebody has reached a certain point in their life or that they're on the right path, then they'll give them a gift or something like that. And I've noticed that quite a bit actually. The pentacles are very intricate, signifying intelligence. The alternating black and white indicates the negative and positive sides of prudence. Yeah, like holding back. Like there's good ways of holding back, and then there's bad ways of holding back, right? Like holding back, like basically like extort somebody or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what this speaks of, I think, is that they're holding back, and there's either been a tower in your life or there's gonna be a tower in your life, like a something that just flips your life upside down. It's like it may seem like a very scary, tumultuous time, like something that like literally like will shock your system. It's usually like a life or death experience. It could be, or just something that really fucking like just grabs your soul or something and like changes you forever, like something like that. But either this has already happened, I'm not feeling that yet, or it's going to happen. Um, wow. And you usually do. This reading could be a warning of that, because like usually you get a warning like that. Like before that happened to me, I literally I seen angel numbers. I had no fucking idea what angels numbers even were at that time, and I was seeing angel numbers like for 3 months before I had a life changing event, and yeah. And yeah, it totally fucking flipped my world upside down. And it still is. Like since that time, things have never been changed, and things are constantly changing. Like they haven't gotten normal since then. Well, in a good way. In a good way, though, it was a good thing. But it wasn't a good thing. Like the way the tap, like what happened was not a good thing, right? But this could be your angels or your ancestors basically warning you, like to. I had no idea. Like my eyes weren't open, so I had no idea what these numbers were even meant or anything like that. I kept seeing 18, 1881, 1881, 1881, over and over and over and over again, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong?" Like every time I go out, every time I look at my phone, it was 81%. Every time or 18%, or like you have 18 messages. You have like I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought I was going fucking crazy now. And I thought like maybe it was because the the motorcycle club, the Hell's Angels or whatever, how to 81 or whatever, 81 18 81 18, but it's like because I was the only thing I could think of, like how would I only do 81, and then I seen these angel numbers. I looked up. It means like your angels are warning you that they're and telling you that it's gonna be okay. They're around you, and I've seen this for 3 months, like before I got stabbed in the back by some transvestite and fucking like literally almost lost my life. So yeah. Like something's gonna happen that's gonna flip your life upside down. I believe. I'm really feeling that because this is like really hitting home for me. Like that. Uh, okay, wait. What's this tower gonna be, Holy Spirit? What's this tower gonna be? If you can tell me. Sometimes they won't tell you, right? I think they will though because, like, I didn't look into this when this happened to me. So, but I bet you if I would have, like, if I would have known, pulled cards on it, I would have known. Like, okay, it's gonna be a new love offer or something like that. A new love offer might do this too. Maybe it doesn't have to be something tumultuous, I guess, or like something like life threatening. But a princess of the shining flames. Okay, so you could know a younger fire sign or have a daughter of fire sign or something like that. This could be one of your children too, possibly, that maybe this would happen to. A new love offer from a princess of the shining flames. Lord of the Rooted Powers of War. Yeah, that's like a new love offer. This could be like a new love for something too. Like maybe somebody will get a love for something, or like maybe if you have a child, they'll find a new love for something and that'll be what triggers it. It could be a next generation thing too if you have children, but it's definitely like that 333 like coming out and like how they just flopped out like that. Like that hardly ever happens. And I've been noticing lately, like when that happens, like that is very like the read right before yours that happened too. It was only two cards, and it was like literally like warning the querent about like somebody who is like very very. Now, if you want to check it out, it's like the Taurus, the lonely bull reading there, because like yeah, they had something there like I think that had to be one of the most evil people I've ever pulled on. Well, it's just the reading right before yours, like we're gonna get really crazy here lately. But okay, let's just do a regular read now. I just wanted to look into that. We'll see if it comes out again. But yeah, either you or somebody in the next generation. It could be a younger person. It could be if you have a daughter. It could be a daughter. It doesn't have to be. It could be even a male. But somebody in your family is going to, or you yourself. I'm thinking it could be you if you're a Gemini. It could be a Gemini. I'm pulling on. It could even be my daughter. I don't know, because my daughter's a Gemini, right? But it's either a Gemini. I'm thinking it's a Gemini on somebody I'm reading, like out here that I'm reading on. You know what I mean? But it could be a Gemini's daughter too. My sister, I got a sister who's Gemini too. So, it could, like I don't know, it could be her. But I'm pulling on like the collective of all Gemini, so it could be a number of Geminis who are just gonna have special children, or a number of Geminis that this could happen to, because there's a lot of Geminis out there, right? And I'm pulling on the whole collective of Gemini. So let's just go ahead with our regular read. But let's see if it shows up again. And three just popped out again. Three just popped out again. Three, 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 three. That angel number is very, very, very significant. But that's all four threes in the deck just popped out in like 10 cards. That's very significant. Wow. Okay. Let's just shuffle these up again because I don't want. If we get 3 more threes. Okay, Holy Spirit, lead me back into the soul cycle of Gemini here. Wow. And if you want, tell us more about this gift that you're gonna give somebody, because that's I don't know. I just hit home for me, and I got that feeling that just came over me, like the same one that came over me, like when I was seeing those angel numbers, and like I thought I was going nuts at the time, but I was like, that was the first time I noticed angel numbers, and I've seen them like ever since. Like only at certain times though, when something's gonna happen, right? It's like your spirit team or your spirit guides warning you about certain things, right? And if you look them up on YouTube, though, like you just put an angel number or whatever numbers you're seeing. If you keep on seeing the same sequence of numbers over and over again, for like no reason, like I thought it was like because of the Hell's Angels or something like that, that I was seeing that, and then I looked deeper into it, and that's what it means, is like your angels are watching over you. It's like they're literally like they're letting you know that they're there. And now every time I know that, like every time I see 81 or 18, or my great grandfather, I just found out, was born in like 1881, which is very fucking I never even met this person, but I've actually I don't know, he's been speaking to me since I found that out. Yeah. And I think that might have been somewhere where I might have got my gifts from, or like where my gifts were enhanced. Like I think it has something to do with that. That sometimes all it takes is for you to acknowledge your ancestors and acknowledge them and like seek them out, and they like, if nobody else in your family is doing that, they'll literally like, it's like they want you to break generational curses for them, because there's things on the other side that they're limited in doing because of what things that they did, the way they live their lives on this earth. And if you can break those generational curses for them, like they'll help you out, like they really will, because you're helping them out and they're helping you out. Let's see here, what do we have in the heart of the situation for Geminis? And my grandfather, that was born in 1881, was born like 2 days before me too, like on September 17th. So, which is, I don't know, it's just weird. I think we were a lot alike. Right? Like I really think it's like I can feel their presence sometimes, and it's like I don't know how I remember them, because I've never met them physically. I've never met them physically in my life. Like I was born like after they were like long gone. You know what I mean? Well, we definitely have a connection. That's how I started talking to my ancestors. Okay, so the heart of the situation is the 10 of Cups. It's the most love you could get in the deck. This is a lot, Spirit. 7 of Wands, which is the Lord of Valor. So you might have just come out of a very tumultuous time in your life. This is like coming out of like war, basically. And it doesn't have to mean like war physical. It could mean spiritual war. It could mean like mental war. It could mean like just a lot of times spiritual war is mental war, because that's how the enemy attacks people. He doesn't attack. He will get a physical person to come and attack you. Like when I got attacked there, I got stabbed or whatever. Like I literally, I believe that was my ancestors waking me up, because I was not doing what I was supposed to be doing, and yeah, they did that. It seems fucking mean, but you know what? If I'm glad they did it. I really am. I'm glad they did it, because it changed my life. 5 of Pentacles is loss in like money. You could be losing money right now. You could be in a very rough time, like financially, which we all go through sometimes, right? And 10 of Wands, burdens, extreme burdens. Wow. Yeah, this right here could be just this right here could push somebody into what I was just speaking of. That right there could totally. And at the bottom of the deck, we got Doctor Death. Doctor Death, which is scorpionic energy. That's my Doctor Death readings. They're all about transformation because this is literally what's going to happen in your life right now. Is you're going to be transformed from this. It may seem horrible, and it may seem like really horrible right now. But it's transformation isn't comfortable, but it's necessary. It is. It really is. We got any challenge position for Gemini? Oh. So your challenge is a Knight of Wands, okay? So you could have somebody, a fire sign in your life. Prince of the Chariots of the Fire, an upright, somebody who's Leo energy. This is Leo energy, I believe. Let me see. It's got a lion at the front, so Leo energy. Knight, King of Wands. Taking one. Great power and energy. Beneath the chariot are flames, and above appears the crest of the winged lion's head. Yeah, Leo. Symbols for Cancer and Leo. Okay, so Cancer and Leo. So you could know Cancer or Leo. This is like water and fire, which is a weird combination, but it's like people who I find that have fire and water in them, like it seems like fire and water don't mix, but they're very connected to like the other side. Like they're very they have a connection with their ancestors usually, even if they don't realize it at first. Like maybe you were never open to that before because you were never raised that way. But so the same thing happens to you that it happened to me. Like it probably wouldn't be the same thing, but like I got that feeling, and like it's like something is gonna happen. Something's definitely gonna happen. It's gonna be life changing. It could be happening right now. Like by the looks of this, just this enough here. 10 of Cups and 10 of Wands. That's like the most love, but the most burdens in the deck. 7 of Wands, which is like coming out of like a very tumultuous period. So hopefully this might be the end of that for you. And then the 5 of Pentacles, which is loss in finances, right? And then what do we have in the subconscious? What are you thinking about subconsciously, Holy Spirit? For my Gemini. Ooh. Okay, more Leo energy here. So you could be dealing with a Leo. It could be maybe you have a daughter or a son who's a Leo. This could be somebody it's speaking of too. So what you're thinking of possibly is a Leo, Lord of Strife, which is this is conflict. This is like some kind of conflict. 9 of Swords again. Okay, so yeah, this is like Nika. This is like being in your head, like feeling like you're being tortured mentally, like somebody's like torturing you mentally, like yeah. Stay out of this energy, Gemini, because like it's not good energy to be in. Like this is something that's in your head and it's replaying over and over and over again, and it's like seems like it's almost torturing you, right? It's this is your energy too, but it's not good energy. You gotta somehow like get that thought, like your mind is your temple, and like you're the priest of your temple. You gotta take control of that and take every thought into captivity. Every thought that comes into your head, you got to decide whether it's good or bad and whether it belongs in there and it's not. Because if it takes root in there, this can lead to like mental like disability, or like it can your brain is like basically governs everything, right? Even your spirit, it governs your spirit, it governs your physical health, everything. They're all connected, all 3 of them. Like three is a very significant number. Body, mind, and spirit. That's basically what we are. That's like we're those 3 things, and they all got to be in balance. Because if they're not, it can lead to sickness. It can lead to all kinds of things. It can lead to like a poisoned spirit. You know what I mean? Like I know a lot of people don't pertain to spirit. They think that's all just hocus pocus. But believe me, it's not, man. It's not. It's very important. It's just as important as your body and your mind. 7 of Pentacles is Lord of Success Unfulfilled. So you could be thinking that maybe you're not fulfilling your goals, but Like I say, things can change very quickly. Things can change very quickly. If you don't pray to anything, I challenge anybody who doesn't believe in a God or anything to just like ask God. I know it may sound weird, but go somewhere by yourself and ask God to show Himself to you. Because that's literally how I was saved. I had somebody tell me to do that. Like basically challenge me. That's what it took. Was somebody to say, well, if you don't believe in God, then why? Well, what's the harm in going and asking? And most people who don't prescribe to that would feel stupid doing it. But whatever. What have you got to lose, really? And if He doesn't show Himself to you, then what have you got to lose, right? It's like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? But He showed Himself to me, so I'm like, I was pretty surprised about it. What do we got in the past for Gemini? Gemini. Okay, these two? Two, the twins. Okay, so in the past you had Lord of Material Gain, so you're doing good financially in the past. You had a Princess of Pentacles, Princess of the Echoing Hills. Only one hill's echoing, but yeah, the other hill's echoing too. Princess of the Pentacles could be a younger Earth sign too. This is in the past, so this could have been you if you're an Earth sign or you got Earth highly in your chart. Because a lot of Geminis do, right? A lot of Geminis have like Taurus, I believe, or could have Capricorn or Virgo. A lot of you have Virgo or Taurus in your chart. Are you having the present situation? Dr. Death, too. Dr. Death is Scorpionic energy. That's transformation. Yeah, that's the energy that like this is the underlying energy of this whole read, which totally flows perfectly. Like this right here, all these cards, like in the heart of the situation, are transformative cards. Like these things will transform you, or like they'll either like kill you or transform you. You know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Transformation is not comfortable. It's not comfortable at all, but it's, believe me, it builds strength, big time strength. If you resist it, you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's better to just go with the flow and like let the change happen. But I know sometimes you can't do that because you got shit you got to do, right? Like, you can't just like phone in and say, "Oh, I'm going through a period of transformation." You know what I mean? Like you should be able to though, but like I know it's the world's not built like that, right? What we got in the Four of Wands is the Lord of Perfected Work. Okay, I call this the G spot card, but like see how there's perfect rotation on the sugar plum. I only do in this deck because of the way it's protected. But it's like perfected work. Like you perfected something, you got that thing gushing. You've got yeah. So presently you're perfecting something. There's something you're perfecting, whether you know it or not. You could be perfecting like spiritually how to handle these burdens. And these burdens could be like transforming you into like I don't even know how to explain that because I don't even know if there is a way to explain that because like these burdens, if you lean on like try if you're not a believer, try just almost like challenging God and saying, well, if you're real, show it to me. It's real. You won't feel stupid. Go do it. Go somewhere alone and do it. And just like somewhere peaceful where you're not going to be disturbed and just like ask God, like, are you real? Are you real? If you're real, show yourself to me because even if you feel stupid, just do it. Okay? What do we got in the that's literally how I never prescribed any of that shit before. I never did. Literally somebody challenged me to do that and I'm so glad they did. Because yeah, that's changed my life forever. In a good way. In a good way. What do we have in the future for Geminis? Future. Seven of Swords is cheating, lying, and stealing. So in the future, you're going to have cheating, lying, and stealing in your future. And this could be you or this could be somebody else. But I'm going to pull on it right now. Who's going to be doing this cheating, lying, and stealing, Holy Spirit? Six of Swords, Lord of earned success. Earned success. Okay.
Well, because the other option ain't so great. Metallica Monday, only at Winnipeg's Rock Station. Power 97.
Earned success. That's like working together with somebody or something. Okay, so
16 live TV channels and the hottest shows.
two hands hold each street cross. Swords. The rose appeared between the center. Okay. This is Aquarius energy. Aquarius 10 to 20 degrees. So Aquarius could be stealing, lying, and cheating on you in the future.
Volunteers are the key to success in the 2023 World Police and Fire Games in Winnipeg. And you can join the
Meanings is success after anxiety and trouble. Beauty, conceited, yet sometimes modest. That's exactly what I was like before this happened to me. I'm not even fucking kidding. Dominion, labor, a journey. Okay, so you're gonna get dominion over something, and you're gonna be going on a journey, whether that be physical, spiritual, or so you're going on some kind of a journey. Like, and I think it's a spiritual journey. It's gonna you're gonna touch. Something's gonna happen in your life that's gonna totally flip your fucking world upside down, and you're never gonna look at life the same ever again. And it's literally gonna send you on this spiritual journey that I think will probably be your calling, which will last most of your life. This is very powerful reading, but it could be an Aquarius that is cheating, lying, and stealing. And if you know an Aquarius, I don't know, keep an eye on them. What do we got in the influencing this Holy Spirit? Reverse devil. Holy shit. Okay, you're influencing this by getting over addictions, because the devil means addictions. The devil is I know all about this because I've literally struggled with this my whole life. But yeah, the devil is getting over addictions when he's reversed like this. When he's like this, it's about obsession. Or it couldn't be a Capricorn too. You could have a Capricorn that doesn't like you, or you could have a Capricorn on the other side trying to contact you. Because sometimes when it's reversed like this, it's a Capricorn that has passed on to the other side, right? Maybe one of your ancestors is trying to get your attention, trying to, like, I don't know. That's what they were doing to me. That's literally what they were doing to me. I'm not even kidding. Well, it wasn't even. It was like, like right. They'll create the perfect fucking storm that will. If you refuse to transform and you have a calling on your life, you will be transformed. Okay, like if God has a calling on your life, there's nothing you can do about it. You have to obey Him. Like if you won't, He'll force you to. Have you ever heard the story of Job in the Bible, where he didn't want to go to a certain island that God wanted him to go to? Not Job, it was Jonah. Sorry. And God kept on appearing to him in dreams and telling him that you're going to this place. I'm sending you to this place. You gotta go. You gotta go now. And he refused to listen to God. And he literally got swallowed by a whale. And the whale swam to like whatever island he's supposed to go and spit him out on the fucking island. So like, if God has a calling on your life, there's not much you can do about it. And who knows? You might have done this before. You might have been here in another lifetime, and maybe you just don't remember, right? Doing the same thing, right? Some of us have been here for many lifetimes. You know what I mean? I don't know what your life path number is, but usually the higher your life path number is, the more time, the longer, more times you've been here. Somebody doesn't want me to say that. Sorry. What do we got in hopes and fears, Holy Spirit? Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Oh, blocked. Okay, so a passionate decision could be blocking something, is what you're worried about. You're worried about some kind of passion blocking your success. This is just hopes and fears, though, so this is just about what you're thinking, like. But pay attention to that, because usually you think the things you do for a reason, right? Pay attention to your inner voice. Your inner voice is like literally like what will. The first thing that usually pops into your head when something happens is usually like the quiet little voice that everybody pushes down, and then you second guess it. You ever second guess something and you're wrong all the time? Every time I second guess something, I'm wrong. Every time. Like that little voice inside you, you gotta make sure that's what it is. But that little voice inside you is always right. It's never, ever, ever wrong. Like ever. Whenever I get a funny feeling, I know something's gonna happen that day. I know so. I may not always know what it is, but if I seek it out, I will be able to find it. What do we got in the lens you're looking through? Is a princess, a cups. Okay, so a younger water sign. The princess is the palace of the floods. Okay, so you could have a younger water sign. You could have a water sign daughter. It doesn't have to be. It could be male, but I'm getting daughter from this. You could have what's in the environment for my Geminis? High vibing Geminis. Oh, ooh, Ten of Swords. Okay, so in the environment right now, you've got Lord of Ruin. This is like ultimate betrayal. There could be somebody around you that's betraying you. Like literally, this is like the card. I got this and Five of Swords. The day I got stabbed, I pulled these two cards. I didn't think of anything of it, and then the second that it happened, I knew exactly what it was. I knew exactly what they meant. I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" But yeah, just keep your eyes peeled and listen to the little nudges that you get from your spirit. What do you got in the outcome of this situation, Holy Spirit, for my Geminis? Yeah. Oh, blocked. Wow, another blockage. Okay, so Queen of Swords blocking. Queen of Swords blocking something. Queen of Thrones at air. This could be somebody who's like, actually, this could be you. You could be blocking something because you're an air sign, right? But this is like air and earth. This is like, if you have earth highly in your chart, this would be you. Okay, too. Like if you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart, like this could be you. That's like me, like hardcore hermits. You might also want to watch the hardcore hermit reads because hardcore hermit reads are basically for earth and air, right? Like, because I'm a cusper, right? I land right on that day, September. I'm on my birthday, September 19th, but I think it's the 19th. I just barely land on it. To the 25th is the where you're right in between your cusper. You're like between both of those signs, like exactly. Yeah, I'm getting a feeling that you got Earth in your chart because yeah, you seem like a take no shit type of person, or you will become this person. Like, see how she's carrying around that head there? Like literally, when you find out your inner truth, this is who you may be. You may be watching my hardcore hermit reads because like literally like they're off the fucking wall. Like this is like hardcore hermit. You might want to get some. Maybe you need to get some time alone, like because literally when you spend time alone, I know not everybody has the chance to do that. When you spend time alone, you heighten all your like all of this is heightened because it's like you have no distractions. You have your spirit team. Your spirit team will start speaking to you. You'll start noticing things that you never noticed before because you were just too distracted, right? What do we got in the outcome of this situation? Besides, oh wait, that was blocked. So let's put that back blocked. What do we got? What's this being blocked? What's being blocked? An emperor. Okay, so an emperor. You could be blocking an emperor, which is in Aries, the sun of the morning. Or an emperor could be blocking you. Or the sun of the morning. Yeah, emperor or the government too. The government could be fucking you over. Or you could be fucking you could be fucking the government over, but I'm not getting that. You're blocking something. You came out blocked, so maybe you're blocking something for this person, or you're blocking something. You could be blocking. This is somebody who's controlling. This is somebody. Emperor prescribes as somebody who's controlling. They're usually somebody who's in a place of power. They could have worked for the government. They're in Aries. This also prescribes the Aries, right? Well, like this is a very powerful person. blocking them, or are they blocking you, or maybe you guys are just at odds or something like that. I don't know. What do we got in the outcome of this situation besides that? That's all it's going to tell me about that. Give me 3 for the outcome. Holy Spirit. Okay, 2. Okay, you got a Hermit card, which could be a Virgo. So you could have Virgo highly in your thing. Or this could be literally telling you to like quiet your life down, go inside. You're going to have a passionate new beginning, possibly as a hermit. I think might even be like not. It doesn't mean you have to be like shut everybody out of your life or anything. It just means that you need to find even a couple minutes during the day or a half hour during the day where you can go within yourself and seek out answers and quietly, like even if you have to go for a walk, like it's down to the field or something where nobody plays there or anything. You know what I mean? You know. See how he's tickling that snake's belly? Like I know all about being a hermit. I had to do this, and it was literally my calling to do this. Like that's what enhanced my gifts, and yeah, this is the Holy Spirit, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit watching over the hermit. The hermit is like the basically the master of the tarot. Like he's the magician. The magician's his apprentice, right? The cards go from the Fool, starts at the Fool, goes to the Magician, then it goes to the High Priestess, then it goes to the Empress, the Emperor, and then the Hierophant, and I believe that's the last human person in the tarot, and then it's the Hermit's number 9, which is like 9 is right before completion. So like, you know, he's tickling the snake's belly there, like he's got a him and God have got a really tight relationship, and like the snake pertains to like the liar, the devil, basically. You know what I mean? And you're gonna get a passionate new beginning about it. I think God's gonna expose Himself to you, and it's gonna totally change your life, the same way He changed mine. And if you don't believe that, like neither did I at the time, so don't feel bad. What happens? Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we've got Dr. Death. So, yeah, you're in a period of transformation, but a good transformation. And it may feel like hell, and it will feel like hell. Like I say, transformation is not comfortable. Like, ask people who go to the gym and, like, really are serious about it. Like, they'll literally, like, they puke and shit. They feel like they're gonna die, you know what I mean? Like, then this is literally, like, it may not be physical, but I'm thinking it's more spiritual, and, mental anguish you're going to be going through, possibly physical too, though. Like mine was physical, but it led to like the mental and the fucking and the spiritual. You know what I mean? But like something like this is what it takes sometimes, and like people aren't fucking around right now. Like we're just starting in the age of Aquarius, and like ancestors are not fucking around, man. If you have a calling here to do, and they know the time is running short, like they need those generational curses wiped out. They need that, and they're gonna get your attention, and they'll bless you though. They'll bless you for like following it. But sometimes it takes something really really nasty to get you to do what you're really put here to do. People don't know what they're put here to do. You know what I mean? Because not everybody listens to their spirit. Not everybody believes in that. But if you don't, that's not going to change the fact that you have something to do while you're here. That's not going to change it. And believe me, they will. They will. If God Himself has something for you to do here, there's no escaping it. You don't have that choice. And it is best to just go with the flow, because like if I wouldn't have decided to do what I had to do there, I could have got stabbed in the back again. I could have got stabbed in the back over and over and over again. You know what I mean? I would just be wondering, like, where the fuck are all these fucking Chinese backstabbers coming from? But you know what? If that's their way of getting your attention, and that was one hell of a way to get somebody's attention. That's an extreme case, though, I think, because I was like, I knew the truth. I did know the truth. So maybe they were doing it that way to me too, because I knew and I was ignoring. So good luck with that, Gemini.